Ooh. Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. So, very early morning. I've had my pre-workout for once, which is nice, and I've actually had loads of sleep, which is very nice because normally I'm not getting all the sleep I should get, and that's like one of my main things that I need to focus on for my workouts is I'm getting all my workouts in, I'm pushing myself, I'm kind of overloading everything week on week, but man, in order to do everything I've got to do and get all these workouts in and try to keep up my jiu-jitsu training and everything, I'm sacrificing sleep, which is like one of my goals was to make sure I sleep more. And sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad, but last night I went to bed early, got loads of sleep, and I feel fresh. Feel much fresher this morning, although it's quite early in the morning. But yeah, I'm on of my push-pull legs upper program. This is the start of week 8. So, getting there. I'm actually looking forward to getting to the end of this program, changing things up and starting fresh again. Around this time I kind of get bored of the program. So yeah, there's a couple of things I've learned doing this that I want to incorporate going forward. And yeah, I'm excited to have something a bit fresher, a bit newer. Because I think once you get this far into your program, you just get a bit sick of it, you know? So, yeah, I felt like in my last workout, in my last 1 or 2 workouts, like I did my upper day, not yesterday, the day before, and before that I did my legs, and I just felt like I was kind of stagnating a bit. I wasn't hitting the numbers I wanted to hit, and you know, I think you just get to a certain point in programs where you're not going to PR every single movement, and you know, everything's not going to be the best, obviously. You can't do that every workout or every week unless you're on gear or something. But I don't know, I'm looking forward to changing things up slightly. But I'm going to stick with this workout at least for, this will be week 8. I need to do a week 9, a week 10, and then around then I'm going to decide. Because I really thought I'd be able to invest in some extra equipment for the gym, and so far all I've been able to get is the Versa grips. I really need a new pair of adjustable dumbbells, and I think around week 12 of this program I should be able to get like at least a pair of adjustable dumbbells. If I can't get a squat rack, at least I'd be able to up my weight. Maybe getting some Eisenlinks or Iron Masters, I'm not sure which yet, whichever I can afford. And that'd be great, because right now I'm actually maxing out these dumbbells. The highest I can put on a single dumbbell is 28 kilos, and I think if I got the Eisenlinks I could at least up both of them to 32, and then if I wanted to overload a single one I should be able to do that. So I'm just gonna do my warm-up set here, 49 kg. If I can get 12-15 reps, that would be good. I want to see how I'm feeling. Because although I feel rested, I'm not feeling very strong this morning. Alright. Yeah, I'm not feeling very strong. That's just a warm up to get the blood pumping. But I like my setup for the bench now. So I do this at 49 kg, which is about 50% of my weight. Now I'm going to up this 20 kg to 69 kilos. and then I'm looking for about 10-12 reps. And then I'm gonna jump into my heaviest weight, which would be 95 kg, which I was able to get for 5 reps last week, which was a PR. I've never done 95 kg. Although I'm half thinking maybe I should just go for the 100 kg and see how I do. Just to hit that number once and for all. That would be 69, 79, 89, 100 plus 1. I don't have a 1, so it'd probably have to be 101. But I don't want to be below 5 reps, and I don't think I could get 5 reps of 100 kg. So maybe I wait on that and I build up to it. You know, try to, because my rep range for my heavy ones is 6 to 8 reps, and I couldn't hit 6 reps last week, and I'm not feeling especially strong or pumped up today. So maybe see how this next set goes, and I'll decide then. You know, I don't think I shouldn't just try to get to a number for the sake of getting to the number. The one thing I wanted to talk about today is something I'm finding really interesting is over this program. This program has the most volume that I've had in a program, the least junk volume, and it's just the most kind of well thought out routine I've had since I've started working out. It hits all the muscle groups, 10 to 12 sets each muscle group per week, and I think it covers like everything. It's a very wide, all-encompassing workout, and it's been great, and this has been the most consistent I've been since I've started over the last 2 or 3 years. And what I found difficult previously working out was you go to the gym and yeah, you get PRs, and you know, you can kind of see if you're getting stronger or weaker by how you look or by what you're able to push. What I found so amazing this time around, and it's only these last couple of weeks, is I feel so much stronger, and it's because I do jiu-jitsu. So because I do jiu-jitsu, what I've noticed over the last few weeks is I've always been strong. Like, people have always said to me, like, regardless of technique, and I'm still only a white belt. I'm 1, 2, 3 stripe white belt. Everyone has always said to me, wow, you're strong, or things like that. And you know, it's kind of nice, but it's also a bit of a backhanded compliment. It's like he only has strength. But it's fine. But what I've noticed over these last few weeks is like much higher belts. So I've been going against purple belts, brown belts, and I've been doing really well. Just these last couple of training sessions, last couple of weeks, I submitted my first purple belt the other day, and it wasn't because he gave me anything. He was going hard with me, and he's really good. It's not like a hobbyist 40-year-old. he's about my age and really strong. Does a lot of MMA as well, and I was caught him with something. And then a couple of other higher belts I went against, like, you know, I'm able to hold them off, and I understand that they're limited. They're not allowed to use leg locks or wrist locks and things like that against me because I'm a white belt, but really felt the difference in my strength lately, and also because I'm working out my legs. Never worked out my legs before. I'm seeing the benefits of that as well with guard retention, and it's incredible. The only thing I'll say is, like, if you are doing these things, I think you should have something aside from the gym and weightlifting in order to help push yourself and see how that strength and power carries over to something else. Because I find I've been a bit sick of working out lately, but because I have that jiu-jitsu as like another motivator, I found it like it's just amazing to help motivate me, keep me going. It gives me a lot of positive energy on everything I'm doing, and showing that, hey, there's a reason behind all this. Right, let's go. Last warm-up set, that's about 75%. Yes. I feel like the bar is moving, and I'm moving it, but I don't feel strong moving it. Decisions. Right, 79, so let's put on another 10. Or sorry, another 20. So this moves up to 89. And then I'll decide how heavy they should go. 89. If I want to match what I did the other day, which was 95, I need to go, these are my 2s. 91, 93, 94, 95. Yeah, I think I'm going to keep it at the weight. Let's have 3 over here and 3 over there. I'm going to keep that at last week's weight because, yeah, I didn't hit my rep range. If I got 6, fine. I'm not feeling strong this morning, so I don't even know if I'll hit 5. Last week I felt real strong. Yeah, I think that's the safer option. But that's kind of like the main thing I've been thinking about lately. It's just like having jiu-jitsu, or having something outside of this weightlifting and things, because all this strength and everything that I'm doing carries over into that. And I think that's the same for anyone who's doing this stuff. So I think just doing the gym by itself can be a bit lonely and a bit frustrating and a bit boring sometimes. I think that's always why I've in the past stopped. But having something else to kind of motivate me for that, like, has been amazing. And it's really, it keeps both things fresh and going. And sometimes I get sick of the jiu-jitsu. And a few weeks ago I would go there, it was the first time since I started. I just kind of got sick of the jiu-jitsu, so I decided to work out a bit more. And vice versa, you know what I mean? So it's kind of cool that way. I think also as the weather's changing and we're starting to get out of winter, and it is kind of hard sometimes to be like when it's raining and dark and cold outside and there's nothing to do, it's much easier to come down here into my basement and do the gym or go away to jiu-jitsu. But once the sunshine starts coming out and, you know, the days are getting longer and more beautiful and you want to be outside, it's kind of harder and harder to come back here. But I think we'll get past that, because I think the main thing is consistency, year-round consistency. That's what we need to do. Weight-wise, on this road to 15% body fat, I'm not doing too good right now. I'm 86.5 kg, so I'm actually a kg up from like 2 weeks ago. Still lower than my starting weight of 88 kg, but I need to start locking in a bit more. Like, I'm not really gaining weight, I'm not losing weight, but I'm kind of maintaining, and I'd prefer to be slightly going down, and that's the whole point of this series as well. So I really need to cop myself on for that and start trying to be a bit more strict with myself. But as I'm saying, like, I live in Spain, tapas country, so when this weather starts getting better and you start going out more, you start going to restaurants more, well, that's up to me. I need to start picking the healthier option and just controlling myself that little bit more. But as the weather's gotten better now, I'm going to start cycling more and going out more and walking more, and that'll be the trade-off, you know? Right, I'm actually a bit worried about this. 95 kg. my PR is 5. I'd love to get 6. I'd be very happy getting 5 again right now with how I feel this morning though. I think I did a back off set of 89 kg for 7 last time. So if I can't get above my rep range, I don't like to stay with the same weight. I have 2 heavy sets left. So let's hit this. And yeah. Well, I'm slightly heavier now as well, so this should be easier. Only half a kg from last week, but come on. Oh. Alright. That was 5. It's really frustrating. Once I got to 4, I didn't think I'd be able to get the so I got to 4, I wasn't sure if I'd get the 5th rep. But once I put the 5th rep down, started pushing, I said, I can get this. And then when I got the 5th rep up, I was like, I could do a 6th. This is the problem. I don't have any spotter arms. I don't have a proper squat rack. And again, like I feel limited. Like I feel like if I had a squat rack or someone spotting me right now, I'd be able to push out a 6th rep, 100%. I really think that. But without that person, I just do not feel comfortable. Safety wise, no, and that's really frustrating. But I was able to hit it again for 5 reps. It shows consistency on this weight, so I'm happy with that. I'm gonna take off 6 kgs though. It'll go back down to 89. I think I did 7 reps of it last time. I don't think I'll get that this time. I think I'd be happy if I got 6. But that's fine. I don't feel as strong today. Or maybe I do hit it as well. I've been hitting all the same goals as last week. Anyway, but yeah. It's just kind of a shorter video today. Just some of my ideas and some of my kind of thoughts on how things are going lately. I don't have as much to say this week. This week's more about, so far, it's just stick with it, do your exercises, stay consistent, and just wait for something to kick in, you know, some bit more motivation. Because right now, I'm forcing myself right now, which is fine. This happens every couple of weeks, and it's gonna happen. If you're consistent, you're not working out for 6 months, these things happen. It's been 3 years of this now. We're going on 4 soon. So it's like life. Things are gonna go up, things are gonna go down. Gonna feel good, gonna feel bad, but just sticking with it and keep going. Similar to what they say with the jiu-jitsu, just keep showing up, and eventually things will work out. But yeah, I am excited to switch up my program, but I don't want to switch it up too early. I'm still getting benefits out of this stuff. It's that mental block as well of like I've started to hit my ceiling with a lot of these movements, and that can be mentally tough, because you always want to feel like you're progressing, and you always want to feel like, you know, you're moving forward. And when you kind of get that ceiling, you know, it can be tough to stick with it, but need to do that. And then when we switch things up in a couple of weeks, we can start hitting PRs again, start hitting different muscle groups in different ways, using different weights and just stimulating the muscle and keeping going. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to do this last set now. I don't think this needs to be shown on video. Yeah, and I might at the end include the rest of my lifts today. And I know I have a shoulder press, and I think I have skull crushers. I'm not sure what my last exercise is. Bench press, overhead, dumbbell flies and skull crushers. Push day is probably my favourite day. I like all those exercises. I like flies. I like shoulder press is not a good movement for me. I'm surprisingly weak in that movement. It's down to my left shoulder. Probably my setup as well. Using the wall as your squat, as your bench isn't great for that, but what can we do? Anyway, next time maybe I'll be a bit more positive, a bit more chatty, but yeah, it's a bit tired, a bit negative this morning, but it's how it is.